Oh my goodness. I think it's working. I've never live streamed before, you guys. This is crazy. It's actually, I'm really nervous. What if I make a fool out of myself? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it's working. I literally told nobody I was doing this. Nobody knows. Nobody. Not even my kids or my husband. So I'm not expecting anybody to come in here. I don't even know if I would know how to, like, talk to people. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this Streamlabs software or if I'm supposed to be in the YouTube software. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna, yeah. All right, so I have a piece of pastel matte paper here, and I did a drawing and then the line work for it, and I transferred it onto the pastel mat. I think this is going to be a Patreon tutorial when I get it done. I figured it would be a way to make me a little less nervous for this first stream. I have something to work on. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. If you ever live streamed before, like, I don't know. I think this is going to go up as, like, a video after I'm done live streaming. Maybe it's forever lost. I really don't know what I'm doing. All right. I'm just going to work on drawing because, yeah, this is going to be short, like 15-20 minutes, because it's really just to see if I know what I'm doing. Okay. All right, here's my reference photo. This was from, I think, Pexels. And I edited it. You guys, this is why I'm afraid of live streaming. What if I make a total fool of myself? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Yes, I edited this photo. I changed like some colors and I cropped it differently and I did a little digital editing to make it my own. And then I sketched it and did the line work for it. If this does go up as a Patreon tutorial, the line work and the sketch and the edited photo will all be there so that you guys can follow along. And I guess I'm just gonna start drawing because I don't know what to do. I think this is gonna be like 15 minutes. And then we'll end it and see if I even did it right, because this could be like not even working. It says it must be, because it does say end stream and it doesn't say go live anymore. So it must be on there. I don't know, guys. All right. You know what? I'm gonna pretend like I'm filming a tutorial and I'm gonna work on the eyes. I always like to do an eye. I'm gonna hit record on my regular camera up here now. And we're going to start working on these eyes. So one thing I like to do when I'm working with my pastel pencils, these are not in chromatic arrangement. These are the ones that are light fast, and I know that bothers some people. But I like my pieces to last. So these are all the light fast ones, and there might be some below that are also light fast, but these were the ones I think I was using on my last project that were light fast, and we're going to get started with that. Something else I do like to normally do is have a scrap of the same paper to test colors on, but I don't have one right now. This is all kind of spur of the moment, so I don't know. I think I'll grab a piece of printer paper. Okay. Crumpled it. All right. Printer paper. I don't even know what you guys are looking at behind me. You probably don't ever normally see that wall back there. All right. Okay. I'm going to start with the yellow parts of the eye. And let's check this. Sometimes I like to check it on here too. That works as well. Let's start with this eye over here. This is one of my favorite pencil sharpeners for these. These are the Stabilo. I don't think I showed you that. These are the Stabilo CarbOthello pastel pencils. These are my favorite. I actually like them more than the Faber-Castell Pitt oh no, I broke the tip. Pitt pencils. Oh boy. I broke the tip and now it's stuck in there. I don't know. It's been one of those days, you guys. I don't know. It just like, it started off good. It started off really good. And then, I don't know, everything just went to, you know what. And I had other plans for this afternoon and they fell through. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to do a live stream and see how it goes. And yeah, that's how it's going. Can you see that? Let's see if I can focus it for you. The pencil tip is stuck in there and I don't know how to get it out. I know there's a way to get it out because you empty this pencil sharpener and I've done it before. Yeah. Here, does this side work? Oh, do you guys ever have that kind of day where nothing goes right? Yeah. Like I said, it was good until lunchtime. And then things started to go wrong, and once they were going wrong, they just kept going wrong. It's nothing terrible. It's just one of those annoying days, you know? It's not like it's a bunch of stuff that's really... Well, there was one thing that was not terrible, but unhappy that I had happen. And I can't talk about it now because it's related to a sponsor, and I don't know. Maybe they're going to fix it. But as of right now, it's not fixed, and I'm really disappointed, and... we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. So the thing about these CarbOthello pencils are there aren't a ton of colors that are light fast. If that, so I'm so nervous. Yeah, there aren't a ton of colors that are light fast, so I do a lot of blending in mine when I'm working on a pastel pencil piece. So nervous. I'm so afraid I'm going to make a fool of myself. I guess, you know, we all do some of the time anyway. The nice thing about, you know, doing videos is if you make a fool of yourself, you can edit it out. But I can't edit anything here. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there aren't a ton of light fast colors to pick from. So I usually end up doing a lot of blending on the paper as I go. And this is probably going to be one of those pieces where there's lots of blending. Is everything working okay? I also don't know if the quality of this is good or not. I think I might need an HDMI cord for this camera, the big one. So you can let me know what you think. I think if assuming this goes up as a video and it doesn't just disappear. I am recording up here too, so I'll at least have the footage. Guys. Okay. If anybody has any helpful tips about live streaming. Okay, I'm going to put in a little green up over in here. And then I think I'm going to layer, I'm going to check this color here. Is that too light? It might be too light, but I don't want it a really, really bright yellow. So we're going to do this for now. And then put a little of this cream color over it. And then I'm going to mix in a little of the same brown. Pastel pencils are really all about layering. You just slowly build up the layers one by one, and I know that I have more oranges that are light fast that I can't see. This one's good. over here. We're going to add in a little orangey orange. Somebody asked me before why I don't use soft pastels underneath my pastel pencil pieces. And sometimes I'll use Panpastel, but the problem is that if you're trying to do a really realistic piece, I'm also worried that the mail truck is going to come and my dog's going to go crazy. So if you see me looking that way, that's what I'm what I'm doing. If she starts barking, I might have to leave real fast. Real fast. I forgot what I was saying now. I have no idea what I was saying. What a way to kick off a Friday, huh? I've been live streaming for 9 minutes and 32 seconds. Assuming it's actually going somewhere. I feel kind of squirrely. Yeah, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I remembered. Why don't I use soft pastels or Panpastels under a realistic drawing? And I will sometimes use Panpastels, but soft pastels, even the harder ones, they just fill up the tooth of the paper so much, and you don't have the control over them that you need to do something super realistic like this. And I just find it's better to just use the pencils, unless like I'm doing a blurry background or something like that. It's better to just use the pencils. So I can avoid filling up the tooth of the paper too quickly. I don't even know where to look over here. I have this camera up here. You can see the end of it. That's my good normal filming camera. And then there's a camera in my computer there. But I don't know where. There's a light, but it's not coming from the light, because when I'm looking directly at the light, my eyes aren't right over here. Yeah. Okay. Let's put some of this on. So we're just building up the layers of this eye. And let's see. There's a bit of a darker under here. I kind of want to put on my reading glasses so I can see this good. But yeah. I don't want people to see me in my reading glasses, so I kind of don't want to do that. Let's put a little, let's test this first and see what I think. Of course, it would need to be sharpened. I'll get the hang of it. I always get the hang of stuff. It takes me a while sometimes, but I'm pretty good at figuring stuff out. I guess I can't cut out the pencil sharpening parts either. I'll have to think of something smart and funny funny to say while I'm sharpening the pencils. Yeah. So, yeah, how's the weather where you are? It's summer here. Pretty hot today. Not too bad. Not hot enough to turn on the air conditioning, so that's nice. Let's see, what do I want to do? Oh, here's a tip I can tell you. So when I'm doing the reflections in the eyes, I find for some reason they always look way more realistic if I use this light blue. Not the reflections, the highlights. So this light blue is really good for the highlights. I've tried gray and light yellow, and none of them work as well as, you know what, before I do that, let's add in the black of the eye. None of them work as well as the light blue. I mean, they work. They don't look as realistic to me. So there's a good tip for you. If somebody finds this and watches it somewhere out in the void. Black. All right, let's do some black for the eye here. I keep looking up to make sure it's still recording and everything. I really don't know what I'm doing. I just watched some tutorials and hoped for the best. Also, I don't know how well I'm able to talk and draw at the same time. I've noticed that in my Patreon tutorials that sometimes I have trouble talking and drawing at the same time because I get so wrapped up in the actual drawing. I actually can't listen to music either. No, that's not true. I can listen to music. I can't listen to audiobooks when I'm drawing because I don't take it in at all. I get into that whole flow state thing that you get going. And, yeah. I keep looking at my hair. I because of my autoimmune diseases, I actually started going gray when I was 8. I had my first gray hair when I was 8. And then I started dyeing my hair by the time I was in 6th grade. So I think that's like 11 or 12. Yeah. And now, so now I'm in my early 40s and it's almost totally white. It's not, I said gray, but it's not gray. I have a lack of pigmentation in my hair. So it's almost totally white. And I used to have like dark black hair. It was dark reddish black before it's turned white. So I was dyeing it sort of that color for, you know, my whole life, decades now. And last summer I was like, well, I'm going to see if I can go gray because it seemed, well, white because it's white. Long story short, I had a bunch of the hair dye removed and it sort of ruined my hair and my hair isn't as curly as it used to be. And I decided I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do it. I'm too young. I don't want to have gray hair yet. Yeah, so I am at least doing semi-permanent hair dye now. So it's not as hard on me. I was worried about like the chemicals and stuff in the permanent hair dye, but it also washes out of my white hair really, really fast, which I'm noticing on the camera. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm just about done with this eye, and when I'm done with it, that might be as good of a place as any to stop this very first live stream, because I don't even know if it's working. I don't have any clue what I'm doing here. I guess, I'm on the streaming software page. I don't even know, like, am I supposed to be on the streaming software? Or am I supposed to be on the YouTube page? Oh, look, it says there's 18 viewers on the YouTube page. Okay, how do I see if there's anybody talking? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I see Christiane. I see you. There's somebody here. It's not just me. Hi, Christiane. Let's see. You guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Webcam manage. Like, how do you figure out if people are talking? I don't even... yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna clearly have to watch some more, clearly gonna have to watch some more tutorials. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Actually, though, I feel kind of better than I did now. This morning was kind of a disappointing, like I said. The morning was fine. The afternoon was a little bit of a disappointment. All right. Yeah. All right. I think if there is anybody watching, or later, if it goes up somewhere, and you'd like to do live streams, like what would be a good day for that? I'm thinking either Wednesdays or Fridays. Thoughts? If anybody wants to leave comments. And then what do you want to do in live stream? Should I just whatever I'm working on, or should we do something together like a project? I don't know. I've talked about it. I am starting to, you can't see, but I've got a whole pile of boxes over here. Because I'm starting to get supplies in for my possible store launch. Not possible. It's happening. I'm having an art shop. I'm going to open it somewhere between September and mid-September. I'm shooting for mid-September, but it might go as late as early October. I don't know. If you have seen my Instagram, or it was briefly up on the YouTube, I've been working on stickers. I did this little for the Shinhan video. Here, maybe I could do it on. Let's see if it'll focus. Which way do I go? Oh, there. Yeah, I did this little sticker here of a goldfinch. I painted it with the Shinhan stuff. Oh, my camera's almost out of batteries. Well, yeah, so this is going to be, this big camera is flashing low battery at me because I don't know why. Yeah, so I got to wrap this up because this is going to go blank in a second here. Yeah, I've been working on stickers. I've been trying to figure out what I'm ordering. I'm thinking washi tape and maybe pins, maybe notepads, for sure washi tape, because I like washi tape. Order what I like, right? And then, of course, like prints and stickers and sticker sheets. Yeah, so I'm starting to get stuff in here already. And I don't know if I should do like live streams where I unbox what I have coming in. It's supplies and like actual business supplies. Some of it's for making things like stickers and stuff, but some of it's like actual necessities for running a business. And I've talked about it before many times, but I used to have a successful Etsy shop when I was a jeweler before I lost my job. So I do know what it takes to run a small business. Like I have a small business license in my state. I'm good to go. I've changed it all over to Winterwood's studio now, and changed my designation from jeweler to artist and all of that. I do know what it takes to run a business, and I have experience in it, years of experience, 10, 15 years of experience, because I had a shop before that on eBay. I'll get into that some other time. So how do we want to do this? Should I show you supplies in live streams? Should I be getting ready for my shop opening in live streams? I don't know what to do. And I still don't know how to figure out if anybody's talking to me on here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's the end of this first live stream. And I will figure things out from here on out. Thank you for hanging with me. If it was not a good live stream, it was my very first one. I'll get better. I'll stop being so nervous and talk normally. Thanks for being here with me today, and hanging in there with me on this live stream. And until next time, happy creating.